All right, my dog. It looks like we live.
All right.
Let's get it.
Starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off first talking with G. Then we went and added Corey. Then we went and added Corey. Added Prince, that's KPG. We started off fresh with KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
What up, baby? Welcome to Talking with KPG. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we got our dog, HBCU champ, Chuck Little John. What's good, bro?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, another weekend almost under the wraps, dog. We got NFL championship playoffs going on right now. So
yes, sir.
This show is going to be a little different than all the other shows. Because we're going to be tuning into the game and talking and tuning into the game. So y'all get to see our actual reactions to what's going on in the game. And there go your boy D. Bo! This is what type of show we are going to have today. It's going to be different. It's going to be with a little bit of structure, but a lot of excitement, just like we just saw, man. Debo with a big run. Debo doing what Debo does, you know. Yep. Episode 86, season 2. We're without our dog, Corey Davis today, man. He might jump in, but we're going to have a special guest. My friend of mine from Twitter, Hope LIGION. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. But she will be on. We're going to get a female's take on these sports topics that we've been talking about. So, you know, the male perspective is always, you know, a little different than what the female perspective is. And we want to see what they think too, you know. So we want her to speak for some of the women that's out there that love sports like we do. So we're going to add that to the show today. What's up, Cuzzo? Michael Wolf, welcome to the show. I would like to welcome some new family members to the KPG family. You know, we always say this KPG is a family. We don't call y'all the fans. We don't call y'all, you know, anything else but family. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chose to come over here, come to YouTube, come to Facebook, come to Twitter, and check us out, man. So we appreciate it. New subscribers, Paula and Brianna Littlejohn. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing. We appreciate it. Like I said, we family, and this is actually family. This is Chuck Littlejohn's family. Chuck's wife and Chuck's daughter, man. We thank y'all. James, sister-in-law. So this our subscribers. Our subscribers are pretty much probably 45%, 50% Little Johns. Little John, they probably run most of the KPG families. So we appreciate y'all out there at Spartanburg, baby. Representing.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, James. Yes, sir. Kanisha Davis, welcome to the show, boo. Cedric Spears, my dog. What's going on, baby boy? And of course, A to the Z Media Network, my dog. And look who we have. Let's add it to the stream. My dog. Welcome, everybody. My friend, my homegirl on Twitter. Miss Hope. Is it Legion or Legion?
It's Ligon.
Ligon. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
for coming on for us.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh man, just recovering from the AFC Championship game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What a game! What a game. So, Hope, that I want to tell everybody who you are. I'm not really sure. I know this is your first time on a podcast, and I appreciate you giving us the first opportunity to introduce you to a podcast. Where can people find you, or
You can, of course, I'm on Twitter at Yolanda. It's Yolanda Ligon, LIGON 71. Had to get a new page because Twitter kicked me off. I was fighting with some folks, so they kicked me off. So you can find me here. I'm mainly on Twitter. I'm not on TikTok or anything like that. So I kind of make sure I have more of my time on Twitter than anything else. So
okay, good. Make sure y'all go follow her on Twitter. She's a great follow. If you like sports, follow her, man. She'll get on there and talk trash with you. I think me and Hope talked trash for a good couple hours of one day.
Yeah, we did.
All right, so let's go ahead and get it, man. We're gonna start off with the GOAT, Tom Brady, retiring or not retiring. New rumors are coming out that his family said he's not done.
No.
So let's start with you, Chuck, man. What do you think about that, big dog?
I don't know. First it was all over ESPN. Then I saw some articles today saying that he had told the Bucks he hadn't made that ultimate decision yet. So I'm not sure where all the reports came from. Usually when ESPN reports something, it's usually pretty legit. But it seems like this time it may not be.
May not be.
So a lot of fans a lot of people in the NFC, the South may have gotten happy. Thinking he's not going to be there anymore. And I jumped the gun and said that Corey's team had the best quarterback out there now in the NFC South, but maybe that's not true. So I guess time will tell.
Time will tell. Hope, what do you think about that? This up and down of Tom Brady.
He you know what? The way he went out, no, I don't think he's gone. I think he's going to come. He said he wanted to play till he was 45. So right. I think he's going to do that mainly too because he lost the way he did. So I don't think he's going. I think he's just going to keep sprinkling little things out there to keep people's attention to it. But no, we're not going to get rid of him that easy. I don't think so. It's just not going to happen like that. I mean, he's the GOAT, and I'm not taking nothing away from that. But you just ready to see some of the young bloods that's coming up now, and it was wonderful not seeing Rodgers or him down the street. It was wonderful. I could have threw a party just on that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You're right. The old heads have been running the league for a long time. But like you said, the new blood is out there now. And that new blood is thick in the AFC.
Yeah.
Thick in the AFC.
Yeah.
But I think he's done. I think his wife and kids are calling for him and they're tugging at him now like, hey, I need you home. I need you home. His wife has said he's tired of seeing him get hit. And every time he get hit, she curls up. So 22 years.
Hey, you know what? He done did it all. I don't know what else there is for him to do. He's did it all.
So. He's done it all. He owns all the records.
Yeah.
He owns all the records, man. So
and nobody's going to catch him. Nobody's going to catch him at all.
No.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. I think he's done. I think he's done. My boy A to the Z Media Network said, y'all thought Favre was bad. Wait till Brady retires 5 times. So I wanted to give him his flowers, but that kind of messed up my thing, man, because we don't know if he's gonna get his flowers now or next year. Hope James wants to know who's your team?
Are we talking pros? Or are we talking college? Or what?
Give us all your teams. Give us all your teams. How about that?
College, even though they have been great, I love the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I love the Cornhuskers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, college football is not like it was back when, they were scoring 70 points and stuff like that. So I love that era between Nebraska and Miami. That was but Nebraska Cornhuskers, I love them. And of course, I've been a Dallas fan for 45 years. So
Lord, no.
I've been a Dallas fan for 45 years. Yes, I have been under pressure for 45.
Okay.
I should have known this was a setup. I should have known this was a setup. I should have seen the writing on the wall.
You can't see my shirt.
Yeah, you hear it to now. Oh boy.
And your basketball team?
The Lakers, even though that's depressing too, but the Lakers. It's there are no words to what the Lakers are right now. No words. Between Russell Westbrook, turnover machine, to the unibrow play whenever he want to play. I just don't. I'm like, I'm getting pressure from both ends. I'm like, I got to be on medication to follow these teams, man. I'm telling you, I need high blood pressure, thyroid medicine, everything. Just to follow these dudes. This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been rough for us Cowboy Laker fans. It's been one bad thing after another. Normally we can depend on one or the other. It just ain't happening right now, man. It just ain't happening.
It's been a great year.
Yeah. So Chuck is a Washington football team fan.
No. You room for the jokers that don't even have a name?
2-2-22. We'll make all y'all happy.
They moved it back.
It's February the 2nd of 2022. That's what it's always been.
Okay. I think it's from March 22nd. Oh,
that's it. Like, 2.
Okay.
Do you know do you have a hint of what the name's gonna be?
Yeah, everybody knows what the hint is. The hint is Commanders. That's what the hint is.
Okay.
I just want to make everybody else happy because we as Washington fans are not worried about the name. Everybody else is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just hope the stadium hold up together, man. Come on. They got people falling over the rails. Hello.
Yeah, they'd be all right. They'd be all right.
As long as they got insurance, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And so we don't want to start talking about NFL, about the teams that's at home right now.
Hey, we at home. Hey.
There's a bunch of us. There's a bunch of us at home now.
On the couch right now for somebody else.
I've been there for a minute. I like welcoming people to the fishing trip.
Matt Thompson, welcome to the show, big dog. All right, man, let's jump into this first game that we had today. The Kansas City Chiefs versus this hot Cincinnati Joe Burrow led Cincinnati Bengals team who ain't been to the Super Bowl since what, 88?
86.
86?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait. Tell me your thoughts, man, on this Joe Burrow. Is he the next coming?
I don't know. He showed that he was the next coming today. Because in this game, in the second half, he was doing Pat Mahomes like things. So he was the Pat Mahomes. I hate to compare him like that, but as far as how Pat Mahomes has played, he took the role of being the star quarterback in the second half of this game. They couldn't. He lose the tackle. They couldn't tackle him for nothing. When they couldn't tackle him, he would either run the ball, get a first down, or pass the ball. I mean, he thoroughly surprised me today. Because when Kansas City went up by 18, I pretty much wrote them off. I wrote off Cincinnati. And then I had to run to eat crow in the second half.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
You didn't count them out?
No, you know why I wasn't surprised? Because of Zach Taylor. Coaching makes all the difference. And yeah, I love Zach Taylor because he played for the Cornhuskers. Yeah, but I'm just saying, but he created a scheme that fits his skill set and the people around him to put them in a position to win, even if they're behind. I can't say that about Dallas. Don't even get me on that with Kellen Moore. But I'm just saying, when you have a coach that knows how to scheme to what you can do and everybody else around you, you can walk into a place like Arrowhead and make Mahomes look like he just started playing football. And that's what happened today. Plus, I think Kansas City came in just, thinking that they were going to be able to run all over and just, because, the Bengals struggled on, their offensive line last week. But still, they won that game.
Yeah.
So now coming behind is not good, but they seem to be good at it because they keep doing it.
Right. That's impressive, man. On the road in Kansas City, that's not a easy place to win, and especially in the playoffs. Mahomes knows how to win at home, and they look like the veteran team. The Bengals did. They look like the team that has been there before. This Cincinnati Bengals team is actually a special team, man.
And they're young.
They're young. Yeah. Look what we have here. Oh, sucky ducky. Welcome our other co-host, Mr. Corey Davis. Decatur's really.
Chuck, I wasn't gonna let you sit there and let them do you like this. This was a setup, dude. Listen,
I know.
Let me tell you something. Where you come from? Look, I don't have a whole lot of time, but where you come from?
Where
I'm listening. I'm listening. 45 years of this. Don't come on here with all that trash. What's wrong with you, woman?
Trash. Hold up, Chief. Hold up. What are you talking about? Trash.
45 years of cowboy. Where you find you from?
Where he found me from?
45 years.
Yes, 45. 45.
Yeah, Corey. I knew it was a setup.
And then you're a Lakers fan too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Set up, man.
Yes.
Where? Why? Where? For what?
Come on.
What last time y'all won?
That's back in the Tom Osborne days.
Yeah. Hey, it seems like every team I root for has been back in the day when they won something. So at least I know how to root for them.
You know what? Look, I'm finna get. Look, let me tell you the reason why I'm not on the show because I got some other things to do. But I'm sitting there listening, and then when I heard Lakers, I heard Cowboys, I heard 45 years. I said, wait. Look, when Chuck said, I knew something was up.
Yeah, it's a setup, Corey.
It's a setup. But you know what? No, I'm saying this here. Listen, I listened to your background. I want to welcome you to the show. Also, it's wonderful that we got a female perspective to come on and tell her side of sports. I tried to get my wife to come on, but at the same time she wasn't trying to do that. Welcome to now. You say how you pronounce your name? Ligon?
It's Ligon.
Ligon.
Yes.
Spell it.
Ligon.
Okay.
I messed it all up.
It's French.
Look. Okay. Let me write that down. Ligon. Cool. No, that's look. I ain't gonna stop or disrupt the show, but I did want to come over and throw some shade. Then at the same time, say welcome at the same time. I appreciate. Look, you got a football game in the background. You okay? You do a little something.
Yeah.
So who's your team besides the Cowboys?
Why you called before you said Cowboys?
I get look BS. I got people know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm allergic to BS a lot of times, but keep going.
Like I said, I love the Cornhuskers. I love the Lakers, and I love Dallas. And that's pretty much it.
Oh my goodness!
How Cowboys and Lakers? How?
Wow! How? Kobe. That's all I gotta say for the Lakers. Kobe. That's I mean, it's different from me watching the Lakers now since he died. I mean, it's just like totally different, but I watch it, but you know, it's like whatever. But Dallas, I mean, I grew up in a football town. I grew up in South Georgia, close to the Florida line with the Valdosta Wildcats in Title Town. So all I know is football.
How did you grow up in Georgia and you do this to us?
What are you talking about? Well, look, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, I am a Georgia Bulldogs fan though, because you know,
no, it's too late.
Georgia girl, look, so it is what it is. I am a Georgia girl. I'm gonna root for my people now, but I'm just saying.
Wait a minute now. She can root for her people, but she pulled for Dallas.
Right. Them ain't no people.
Hey, I'm not. Look, who would root for the Atlanta Falcons to be up 28-3 in a Super Bowl and lose? I'm sorry.
Why bring that? What is wrong with you? Why are you bringing that?
Oh, Corey.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. When they did that, I'm like, okay, there's no way you can. I mean, you should have seen the junk I took. I'm on dadgum Facebook throwing up confetti, and them suckers come back. I'm talking about 28-3. I'm throwing confetti up and everything. Like, we winning. And them suckers lose 28-3. I'm like, I'm done. Don't talk to me about Matt Ryan. Don't talk to me about nothing. So I will not root for the Atlanta Falcons at all. Period.
Corey. You shouldn't have come on the show, man.
Yeah. Corey brought us on himself. Corey is frozen right now. There you go.
I don't know how. I don't know how in the world you get up 28-3 and you lose like that. You talking about
all right, y'all. I'm finna get ready to go. It was good to be on the show, you know, for a few minutes. I like, you know, anyway.
Dude, crazy, man.
That was so. That's our other co-host. Corey is a Georgia everything. Georgia Bulldog, Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Falcons. So yeah, he Georgia everything.
I'll root for the Bulldogs, but that's it.
Okay. So let's get back into this Cincinnati, Kansas City game, man. Do y'all think Pat Mahomes is gonna take the heat that other quarterbacks, I'm not gonna say who, but other quarterbacks take when they lose a big game or lose a game?
Go ahead and say who. Why are you not gonna say who? You don't bite the tongue. Go ahead and say it.
That got killed for losing the game.
Who?
He ain't even had no interceptions.
I know that's who you're talking about. I don't know why you want to go ahead and say the name.
Is he gonna have take the same abuse?
He won't take the same abuse. You know why?
Why?
Because he's been there. He done that. Dak can't say that. On the way, Dak got past the second round because y'all had to bye.
No, we won. We won to get there.
No, y'all win.
We beat the Seahawks.
The Seahawks, yeah, we beat the Seahawks, yeah.
You beat the Seahawks, get to the second round, and then what happened?
They got cheated.
You got cheated. So you don't never lose. You always get cheated.
Look, you know what Prince said? Prince said, hey, he caught the ball. He caught the ball.
Prince,
you know he caught
that. If you'd have caught it, you'd have been in the NFC Championship, but you wouldn't.
Now it's a catch now.
Okay, it can be a catch now.
Yeah, because they knew they was wrong.
But to answer your question, he will not get beat up like Prescott will because he has done great things. He won a Super Bowl. He's been to the AFC Championship. How many times? 3 times in a row.
He didn't win.
You're gonna beat him up. Right. You're gonna beat him up this week after what he did last week to even get you to this game.
But shouldn't somebody who's won before be held to a higher standard than somebody who's never won then?
You should be held to a higher standard, but he won't be beat up like that was.
No.
Because quote unquote, as your fans have claimed, notice as I say, as your fans have claimed, not the nation, y'all are supposed to be America's team per your fans, not by everybody.
And the only one who ever says that are people who are not a Cowboy fan. Cowboy fans don't walk around saying we're America's team. Everybody else keeps saying, y'all think y'all America's team. We don't say that.
Exactly.
Every time you hear it, It's from somebody else who's not a Cowboy fan.
But where did the name come from? Where did the name generate from?
I don't know. Y'all said it came from somewhere back in the day. I don't remember.
You know, it generated from when back in Starbucks day. That ain't our fault. That's not our fault. I mean, if people keep saying it, that's on them. But I tell anybody, I ain't never said it, and I won't say it because it brings too much heat with it. It just brings too much with it.
Yeah.
So I mean, but no, Mahomes is not going to get, all that scurrying around, and when he got tackled, he lost the ball. He knows. See, they're not gonna bother him by that. They're just gonna say, "Well, it was a bad situation." You know how it go. The talking heads, they can be like, "Well, he was." Now, if Dak had done that, I'm just gonna say it. Had he done it like that, that boy would be on a spit that they was crucifying him and turning him on a rotisserie because of something like that. I'm just being honest. He does the same thing. Dak does some of the same thing some of the other quarterbacks do, but he get roasted for it in a different way. That's the point. And somebody said, "Well, you're a Dak supporter." It ain't that. I'm just saying, hold everybody to the same standard. You just ready to bury him, but here we saw Mahomes just got his. He running around and boom, look, he lost the ball.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Look,
but
don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalpost. That's all we say. Don't move the goalpost.
That's all.
Let me tell you why the goalpost move.
Why?
Because of your fans, man.
That's the truth.
You're arrogant.
Now, wait. All of us ain't. My brother, God bless you. All of us ain't like that.
I'm just saying. But I put it this way: if the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe don't fit, then you have to worry about wearing it. Then, but for most of them, that shoe fits. They fit real tight.
So you gonna put us all in that same shoe?
No. I said if the shoe fits your foot, then you wear it.
Okay.
If it doesn't fit your foot, then you have to wear it. So I mean, you don't fall into that category.
Okay.
But a lot of people, I'm put it this way: the majority of Cowboy fans do, and there's two of them on this podcast I can vouch for that the shoe fits their foot.
I'm not sure who he's talking about, but we'll move on.
Okay.
We'll move on. We got a game going on right now, man. 10-7. San Francisco up. Who would have thought?
Jimmy G.
Hey, Jimmy G ain't great. But what Jimmy G do? Jimmy G win. He wins. It ain't pretty. He'll try to give it away. But his teams win, man. They find a way to win. I don't think anybody had at the beginning of the season or halfway through the season or even when the playoffs started, the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals possibly playing in the Super Bowl, man.
It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, though. If they make it, if San Francisco make it, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy G is basically playing for a spot somewhere else. Because they're not going, regardless of what he does, they're not going to keep him because they got Trey Lance. So he is playing for wherever he's going to be next season. So if he lights it up, he's going to be a hot commodity on the market. Even though people say he's average, but he win games. He don't lose the game for you. So
yeah, right. Chuck, you seem to differ there, Chuck.
Yeah, so do we think Trey Lance is going to be the man in San Francisco? I don't know what I've seen so far.
I'm not saying he's ready now. I'm not saying he's ready, but I'm just saying the investment they put in him. Picking him the way they did. That's all I'm saying. Now it would be great if they kept him around, kept Jimmy G around, but I don't know. Because you know what the rumor is, right? You know what the rumor is, right?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady going to San Francisco?
That's the rumor.
Oh, this is breaking news rumor. I haven't heard that one.
I'm just saying one of my friends that live out there was like, that he may try to come to California. I'm like, well, they didn't want him when he went to the Bucs. Why would they want him now? That was my question. I'm like, Maybe somebody just talking. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. San Francisco didn't want him before the Bucks picked him up. So I don't know. I don't think Aaron Rodgers will go. I don't think he will go. I don't think so. But
you got Russell Wilson too. Let's talk about rumors about him too.
I forgot about Russell. Oh my, I forgot about Russell. Oh boy.
I like where y'all are going. I like where y'all are going right now, because that quarterback carousel is going to take one to get it moving, but it's going to be moving. You got a lot of people: Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson, now Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. These players can go to another team and make that team a contender immediately.
But do you think Deshaun is going to play? Do you think he's going to play?
I think he is.
Even with all this stuff hanging over him, you think he's going to play?
But you haven't really heard anything lately, though.
It's
true.
Quiet. Yeah, it's quiet.
That's
quiet. I just don't. I think if they really had something, it would have already been taken somewhere. Like, what are they waiting on?
I think they were doing settlements, I think is what I read. I think it was like settling some of it out of court, like he's having to pay some of these women off just to make it go away.
Okay. Well, then that definitely means he'll play then. If he's paying them off now, he's just getting ready for the next season then. and why,
can I ask the young man a question? Who do you think is going to be the quarterback for the Washington football team?
That's yet to be determined. Huh? To be honest with you, I'm really not sure.
You don't think Fitz will come back?
No, I don't think Fitz will come back. I think they'll play Hanky before they play Fitz again, because they came out there one game, then they play a half a game. And hurt, and didn't even. I mean, he didn't even come back this season. I never did hear it was a season-ending injury. I don't know if it was or not. That word never came out. He just said he wouldn't be back for that game, and you heard nothing else about him.
Yeah.
So I don't think Fitz will be coming back. But as far as who's going to be the quarterback, that's kind of up in the air right now.
Maybe Garoppolo.
I ain't heard that rumble. Why you want Garoppolo to come to us, man?
I mean,
why we can't get one? Why we can't get one of the big name quarterbacks?
Don't know big one come to Washington. You know that.
Why not?
They want to win.
Bill Snyder. That's
they want to win.
Yeah.
Bill Snyder.
Yeah, Dan Snyder don't want to win.
See, I don't even know the man's first name. Snyder.
Yeah.
That's
Snyder.
why.
Dan. They got a bad organization over there. There's a bad organization.
I think y'all got the best owner in the world.
I didn't say that.
That's the owner and the GM. Come on now.
Hey, I know Jared crazy. I ain't say that. I'm just saying. I know Jared crazy. We know he needs some medication. We know that. So I'm just saying. No, I'm not knocking. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But honestly, I like what you were saying with Jimmy Garoppolo. I think for a young quarterback to sit back and learn under a veteran quarterback like Jimmy, I think it only helps the young quarterback. It's better not to throw him in there and get him all beat up, get his confidence taken away from him playing early. Now he get an opportunity to sit back, learn. He teach him how to read coverages, teach him how to study plays, teach him how all that stuff. So Lance is benefiting right now, and they're playing deep. So now he's getting the playoff feel, understanding all that as well. So he can be ready by next year, playing under Garoppolo. Garoppolo seems to be a great leader. I think that's why he wins, and his teammates play for him, and you can't deny that. So Jimmy's going to be good for somebody, and I think the 49ers will or can lean on Lance, but if the GOAT decides he wants to go over there, and nobody's saying no to that. Nobody's gonna say no to that.
Well, we know if the GOAT decides he wants to go there, then Garoppolo got to go.
Yeah, I think Garoppolo's going either way. I think either.
You know why I say that, don't you? You know why I say that? Because what happened in New England?
Oh. That's right. He was behind them. He was. You're right. He was behind them. That's right.
Brady said Garoppolo got to go.
Look, I thought he had messed with his wife or something. Well, I thought you had some insider or something.
Nah. Brady said Garoppolo got to go.
Yeah, no, I think they'll both be all right, man. Jimmy will find him a nice little landing spot. I think Jimmy, as many New Orleans will be open. They don't like their quarterback. Miami don't like their quarterback. The Giants say they like their quarterback. I don't believe they do really. And then especially if Russell Wilson does leave Seattle, they'll need a quarterback in Seattle. So he'll find him a landing spot no matter what, even if Tom doesn't come. But I think he's going after this, though. I think he's going after this. So, all right. Let's talk about, since we're talking about job openings, and let's talk about these head coaching jobs, man. Some of them have been taken up. The Chicago Bears. They picked up Matt Eberflus. Not a lot of people know about Matt Eberflus, but Hope and I know about Matt Eberflus.
Yeah, because he came from Dallas at one time, I guess.
Yeah, he did. He did. You know what?
But
he's a good coach, though.
He's a good coach.
I mean, that dude. I mean, you talk about a good defensive mind, and he's trying to get oh God, what is that OC for?
He got Jesse from Green Bay.
They're setting themselves up really good from the defensive side and from the offensive side. So, and to have that young quarterback now too, man, I know a lot of people are like, well, why did Chicago do that? Eberflus is a good coach. He's a good coach now. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that. They don't know his background like that, but because I was almost in tears when he left Dallas. I'm like, oh, like, dude. But he got a great opportunity with the Colts, and you saw it. You saw the improvement. So I'm just saying, I think they made a good choice on that. What shocked me was Josh McDaniels going to the Raiders. That I'm like, what the heck? I just knew he was a coach in waiting. There was no way you could have told me he was leaving New England, and he did. I was that shocked. That is what got me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chuck, have you? Let's jump back into the Eberflus before we go back to that Josh Daniels. I got something for that too as well. What do you think about that pickup for Chicago?
I think it's a good pickup, but so why is he a good coach because he came from Dallas? Why can't he be a good coach by what he did in Indianapolis?
No, he just went over everything you said about what he does, what he did in Indy. He said, "You see how he turned."
I heard mostly Dallas.
I said the work he did in Indy. I'm see there, you messing with us. That's what you're
doing. Look, all he heard was Dallas. That's all he heard. He shut down after that.
Yeah, I shut down after that. When I heard Dallas, I shut down. But we all know what helped make him a good coach in Indy, don't we?
Okay.
Is that number 53, that freak that's a linebacker in Indy?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That would be Darius Leonard. Where'd he come from? Okay.
Okay. Lord help us. Okay.
One thing I hope you'll learn about Chuck is he gonna find a player from South Carolina State. Okay. And he gonna make sure he represents them.
Hey, represent. I'm all with you. Represent. Nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong.
But I think he'll be a good coach, though. Just to answer your question.
Yeah.
I think it's a good pickup for them.
I was telling my buddy on Facebook, Woods, man, Jay Woods, and he was mad. Like, man, why can't be enemy, man? Why he can't get a job? Why they gonna pick this guy up? I feel you. I said, but Chicago actually picked up a good coach. Like
Mhm.
black and white out of it, they got a good coach. This guy can coach his butt off. He's one of them young minds that the owners want now. He's one of them. So and I tried to tell him that, man, but he wasn't. They weren't hearing me. Eberflus is a good coach and a players coach. The players love him. The players love Eberflus. So I told him, I said, all he needs to do is get him a good OC, and Chicago going to be tough next year. Chicago going to be tough next year. So, but let's go over to that. What my girl Hope said. The Las Vegas Raiders, man, they go and get Josh Daniels and give him another shot. We talked about recycling coaches. How does this cat keep on getting a head coaching job? I don't understand it. It's obvious he's not that good as a head coach. You know, he's a better OC than a head coach. So, but he got him an opportunity, man, to go out there and do some Spygate, some cheating.
Now, why are you saying that, man? For the dude to even get out there?
Because on I Am Athlete, the podcast, I believe it was I Am Athlete. They had one of the players from the Denver Broncos on there. Was it DJ Williams, the linebacker? And I don't know if I told y'all this story before, but he was saying, you know, the season that Josh McDaniels was over there as a coach, he said, man, they started off 6-0, and they was killing teams, man. Josh was like, hey, man, do this because when they run this is what's going to happen. This is the play coming up. So they ran off like 6 in a row, man. They was like, yeah, we got him. They ended up firing the videographer for the Denver Broncos because they caught him at a team's practice filming their practice. So they fired him. After that, they ended the season off, I think, what did they say, 8-8, because they lost like 8 of the last 10 games. So he said, man, they was cheating the whole time in that first 6 games. He said they didn't even realize it until after they fired the videographer and they started losing. He was like, man, I knew we weren't this good. Like, but after that, Josh left and went back to New England, where they had Spygate again. So that's why I said that. He is he's just like Belichick and the fake. My boy A to the Z Media Network, Zach, he does not feel that Tom Brady is really the GOAT. He said he's a cheater, and that's the only reason he's won a lot of his championships. So he doesn't call him the GOAT. That is not his GOAT. He's still stuck. He's down with Joe Montana.
Okay.
Joe Montana. All right. Okay.
All
right. So Denver got them a coach. The Raiders got them a coach and Josh Daniels. Denver has them a coach and Nathaniel Hackett from Green Bay as well. Anytime you get a offensive coach from Green Bay, you're gonna have a good mind because Green Bay's offense has always been pretty stellar. I would think, but I think this also goes with where's Aaron Rodgers going?
Yeah.
If he's going, and you hear rumors about Rodgers going to Denver.
So are they cheating? Did they hire him to try to lure Rodgers?
I don't know if it's cheating or it's smart. I don't know which one you want.
But you know what? I was talking to someone and they said being an OC is totally different from being a head coach. So while he might be great doing that, taking on the whole weight of doing head coach responsibilities, it could be totally different. And maybe Hackett, was like, let me get away from Rodgers, because Rodgers, you already know he got a certain way about him anyway. He went off the deep end this year, toe jam, all this stuff, putting his foot up on it. I mean, the dude went nuts this year. So I don't know. Maybe it was some of that parasite medicine he was taking. I don't know, but he just went to the right somehow this year. So I don't know if he goes to Denver, because I guess he's been hearing it from some of the other quarterbacks that he should take a clue from like Ben Roethlisberger and just, you've been in Green Bay this long. Why don't you finish your career there? Maybe, but it's at a point now, maybe he don't want to stay there no more.
Right.
But who wants to pick up the guy? I'm serious. That guy, come on. Have we ever seen a season where Aaron Rodgers was just nutty? I mean, dude was just like, what did he just say? Did he just put his toes up on the camera? I'm just saying. It was just like, the dude was weird this year. And with the long hair, I just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Chuck. What you think about it, Chuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say. Is he gonna stay? Is he not gonna stay? But I guess the thing that he does need to do for the benefit of some of his players is go ahead and make the decision, because I'm sure some of the players are going to make their decision as free agents based on whether he stays or not.
Yeah.
So
he's come out.
I'm not sure if he's in conversation with him or not, but
because isn't Devontae Adams? Is he a free agent?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Okay,
he's a free agent. He's come out and said whoever he plays with, he wants Devontae Adams and Scantley, the other receiver, Scantley or whatever his name is. Yeah, Valdez Scantley. He wants both of them to follow him wherever he goes. So Rodney Littlejohn says he wants him in Pittsburgh.
Can you see that with Mike Tomlin and that dude? That would be a situation, not a situation, a situation. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin and him? Ooh.
That'd be a scary sight.
Yeah.
That'd be a scary sight. But then I was telling somebody, Aaron going to the AFC, where you already have Pat Mahomes, you already have Joe Burrow, you already have Herbert, you already have Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, depending on where he goes. That AFC is loaded. I think we started the show off saying that. The AFC is loaded with quarterbacks. It's going to be a jungle trying to come out of that AFC every year for years to come. He might want to try to stay in the West, in the NFC. It's a little easier than the NFC, dog.
Yeah, like you said, just in that division.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough. You look over in the NFC, man. What you got? Matt Stafford. You got, Dak Prescott. You got,
Matt Ryan.
Oh, Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
And
just give it to Matt Ryan, man. I'm speaking up for Corey.
You can throw Russell Wilson. You can throw Russell Wilson in there, I guess, as well. But
why you ignoring me, man?
Then you got like Cam Newton's and Jameis Winston.
You don't say Cam Newton, but you say Matt Ryan
and Heineke.
Wow,
Daniel Jones.
Wow. That's just cold, man.
You got Jared Goff. You got Jared Goff over there, and then you got Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan over there too.
I know Corey not here, but that's just wrong.
That's for Corey when he watches the show. Well,
something, he really won't be upset the way he talk about Matt Ryan sometimes, though.
Right, he might agree with me. You might agree with me.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, that it next year's gonna be pretty interesting, man.
Mhm.
I don't want to jump ahead already, but I think next year's gonna be real interesting. And I have to actually give kudos to the NFL for what they're doing. The parity that we have in the league right now, I I have to say it's been great. Like
Mhm.
you don't want to know who's going to go to the Super Bowl every year. You don't want to know who's going to go to the playoffs every year.
Mhm.
And we didn't know this year. Like
Mhm.
everybody was in that same little cluster. Hey, they're sometimes better, sometimes not. I don't know who was the best team. So kudos to them. I think they did a great job this year. Um,
Mhm.
man, keeping the parity what it is. So I guess we can move on, y'all. Then we can move on, man. Y'all good with the NFL? Everybody good with the NFL? We good with that?
But you
Yeah.
go with the NFL? So
Yeah.
I saw somewhere Brian Leftwich went somewhere. Did he go somewhere?
They said he was about to sign with Miami, and then all of a sudden he wasn't.
Miami or
Like,
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville. And
He
then all of
wants
a
the
sudden,
GM fired. He wants the GM fired before he takes the job.
that's
So he
what it
already
was.
coming in making demands.
Well, the
I don't
reason he
blame him.
the
I don't
reason he
blame him.
wants it is because the guy, his name is Trey Balky. He worked with him, and that's why he said he wants the guy fired before he'll take the job. I think he wants the job, but he's not going to take it as long as that guy's there.
Oh.
I know I saw something about him.
Because the fans are already letting them know who they want, because they've been buying up his number 7 jersey for Jacksonville. They've been selling out over the weekend because they're trying to send a message that they want him to be hired. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So
no, I agree with him. I heard that the general manager over there is horrible. I heard he was horrible, man. So
everybody was surprised they kept the guy, because at the last game they wore clown suits to that game. Half of the stadium had on clown suits. Being here in Florida, I mean, it's funny because but they were sending a message that you left the guy here, even though you fired Urban.
Yeah.
The fans came with clown suits on.
Wow.
At the last game.
Wow.
It was a mess, but they did it. So
well, yeah, they got to get rid of him, man. You're not gonna win with that GM over there. You're not gonna win with him. Yeah. Yeah. And I hope they give Byron what he wants.
That guy was at San Francisco too. He was the one that ran off Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, interesting. Oh no, so we're not done. I'm glad you said that. Jim Harbaugh is
which Prince was there
for the Minnesota job. We all thought he was going to Chicago for sure, but he's gonna stay maybe in conference and go to Minnesota. So he's in talks with them right now, and I like that, because I think that's a ready-made team. Minnesota's ready to go. They just need a couple pieces here and there, but they have a nice offense. They got a good running game. They have wide receivers, a decent defense. They can add a couple pieces. They got maybe need a safety, because Xavier Woods ain't gonna do the job out there. But yeah, that's a ready-made team.
Yeah. Even with Kurt Peoples, Kirk Cousins. Hey, Kurt Peoples, he'll win your game, he'll lose your game. That's Kurt Peoples. He's gonna give you a gift. I'm telling you. He'll be your Peoples before the game is over. I'm telling you, that dude. But he's good, but he finds a way to give the game away.
Yeah.
That's Kurt Peoples, though. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. A to the Z Media Network says, man, he better stay with his Wolverines. He's a Michigan Wolverine fan. They desperately want him to stay there. They desperately, but I think he's gone. I think he's gone.
Really? Though? I mean, that game between Michigan and Ohio State was awesome. I just couldn't believe they came into the playoffs and played like they did. I was just like, maybe they had given all they had in their Ohio State game, but I was just shocked.
That's not what it was.
That was their championship.
It was 3 letters that they faced.
Yeah.
SEC.
SEC.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely different levels to that game, to that college football. Definitely different levels, man. But I think, you know, Michigan, their championship game is not trying to win a national. I mean, they want to win that national, but beating Ohio State, that was good enough for them.
Mm-hmm.
That was good enough, you know. So I think he's done what he came here to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was beat them. So.
I agree with
New York.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Cowboy fan. Worry about our name.
Still not as embarrassing as rooting for a team with no name, Chuck.
That's another Cowboy fan.
All right. Brian DeBoer. Is it DeBoer or DeBoer? New York's head coach now. Who's starting off on the right foot. He said Daniel Jones is my quarterback.
Okay.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah, I know you do. I do too.
You do too. Yeah. I don't want anybody who say we need a new quarterback. I want them to keep Danny Dimes.
Hey, Danny Dimes gonna be sneaky. I'm telling you now.
You a
I know
believer?
Hey, no, I'm just saying. The dude done went through 2 or 3 coordinators. He done had some bad coaching. I'm just saying this DeBoer guy is a different animal. I'm just saying. I don't want anybody to look past him. You know, I just don't want anybody to look past him. I mean, yeah, he Danny Dimes. I know he could be Danny Nichols every now and then, but you know, dude, he can carve you up if he has time. Their offensive line have been that great. So if they can build up that line, and which I hope they just, you know, this guy, I'm telling you, he's gonna build that line to protect him. And that kid's gonna be a problem because he can run now. I'm not saying he's lightning, but he can run. Okay. So I'm not worried, but I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned because that's why I was so upset what happened with Dallas this year, because this year was one of the greatest windows we could have had between the Eagles trying to get their first year, their head coach and one, you know, trying to get himself together. You know, the Giants wasn't doing well. And I was more worried about Washington than any of them because of their defense. Right. So, you know, this was one of those good windows, and they just kind of they close the windows with their own hands, and it just bothers the heck out of me, man, because next year the Eagles are going to be better. They may not have, I don't know if they say Jalen Hurts going to be there. I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to be better. Washington's going to be better. That's what I'm just saying. Washington scares me out of most of them anyway because of their defense. Giants, it makes me nervous. I'm not scared, but it makes me nervous.
Okay. I'm Chuck like to hear that.
I'm just being honest. If they don't fix our line, I'm gonna be nervous. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Hope, you hadn't been here. I'm not sure how many shows you listen to, but I told Galen, this is what I preach to Cowboy fans. Every year, on paper, y'all one of the best teams out there. When it gets down to the season, gets down to playoff times, they do what they do. They let y'all down every year, year in, year out. Set you up for the fall. They put you up on these clouds, and then they just let you go with no parachute.
Well, hey, okay. In defense of us now, at least they put us on a cloud. Y'all can't even get in a hot air balloon, man. Come on, now don't do it like that.
What I'm saying, why be on the cloud? Why be on the cloud and then be let down? I can face the music about what my team is going to do every year.
Y'all don't ever have a chance.
But
Y'all
it's
don't ever
certain
have a
people on
chance.
this podcast that they team going to the Super Bowl every year, and every year they get let down.
Y'all,
Who say that every year?
nobody.
The person here to my left, right there.
Hope don't believe it. Hope don't believe it.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I really thought this was gonna be the season for it, but hey,
I did too.
All I'm
I
gonna
did
say,
too.
as long as we can't pack Kellen Moore's bags, it's gonna make me nervous. That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna make me nervous. That's what scares me. And I've told Chuck, like, and I told Chuck before, well, when we lost, I was like, Dan Quinn is gonna be back, but Kellen needs to go. Like, we don't need Kellen. Kellen, everybody likes his great mind. We gotta let Kellen go, man.
What mind?
I don't know. But people
That
say
dude
he
is on job training. That dude, what mind?
Right.
That's all.
Now, wait a minute now.
Where all this greatness come from?
Yeah.
See, when y'all winning, y'all. I hear good things, but when you're losing, I don't hear always good things. So you gotta be winning, you gotta be winning, you gotta be against them. I mean,
no. Even when G can vouch for it. Even when they was winning, I was tearing Kellen Moore up all year. I'm like, dude, running the ball when he should be throwing the ball. You got a limp, injured running back with a torn PCL from week 4. And you got healthy TP on the sideline, and you running a broke down Ezekiel Elliott getting a -3 yards. No, man, I've been fussing and everything. I have to make sure I don't fuss too hard to get kicked off Twitter. But I've been going off about Kellen Moore. I'm telling you, he ain't nothing but Scott Linehan 2.0. That's all he is.
That's all he is. That's all he is.
That's all.
But it looks like y'all might be stuck with Kellen Moore because these head coaching jobs are slowly going away.
Oh, it's already in the league. They're not gonna hire him.
Yeah. Well, he has a second interview with Miami. So hopefully.
Keep all cross your fingers, your toes.
Yeah.
Turn your head.
Hopefully he's selling himself. Like, he just go there and say, I don't know, you like me? Like, no, man, sell yourself, Kellen. I hope you like me.
But look, one of the NFL executives said that the word is getting around that they don't think he has what it takes to rally men behind him to win. And I believe that. I believe that. Yeah. You can look at him on our sideline and look like he always have that days look like that didn't work and he'll do it again.
Well, the way y'all feel about him, I vote for him to stay.
Oh man,
my boy Zach said, "Man, not true. Scott Linehan understood we need to run the damn ball." Yeah, Kellen thinks he's at Boise State. Yeah,
that is
true. Yeah,
but you know what? Scott Linehan, that's all he wanted to do was run the ball.
He didn't want to mix it up.
He didn't want to mix it up at all. I mean, hey, I'm just saying.
Scott Linehan, I'm going to run it on first. I'm going to run it on second, and then I'm throwing it on third. That was Scott Linehan every possession. I'm going to run it on first, run it on second, then on third down. I'm going to throw it.
But look at this now. The defensive player from the Cardinals, Budda Baker, he said, we knew what they were going to do. This is the problem we've had. Everybody knows what we're going to do. And they said all they had to do was give a certain look. We already knew what they were going to do, and they were able to cut it off. I'm like, they've been saying that about Dallas for years.
Yeah. But I've been saying it for years from Jason Garrett's era. And what did we keep? The OC in the Jason Garrett era. Like the one who learned from Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan.
And Scott Linehan.
Yeah. They all the same cluster. So we just brought the same thing and then we're doing the same thing. So everybody knows, man, when we run the ball, we're hard to stop because you can't guard everybody. But when we're one-dimensional, it's easy to beat, man. Easy to beat.
But you know what? The one thing we were missing this year was a blocking tight end. People don't know that. People don't think that messed with our offense when Jarwin went down. But when that dude went out, it changed the whole offense.
Because Schultz didn't want to block. He ain't even try. He ain't even try.
No.
Like he was gonna fake it. Like, well, I just missed it. Hey,
Olay. Dude was
Yeah.
Olay and brothers. Olay.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna get hit. No.
So
But better luck next year.
look for all of us. For all of us.
Hey,
Oh, man.
All right.
So,
Let's get it, man. 49ers, man, still up 10-7. That defense is for real, y'all.
man, they in the fourth
That
quarter
defense
too.
is for real. Oh, what a throw. What a throw. See,
Jimmy
Garoppolo
G.
he ain't gonna kill you, but he gonna
Mm-mm.
make some nice throws here and there, you know. Then now they're gonna run it. Now they look, what?
Dude.
Getting closer and closer. Getting closer.
you know, it's
All right,
bad
man.
in this game.
That's a good game, man.
Real quick, it's bad, like you say, that they planted the Rams home field, but the Rams having to do a silent count like they playing away.
I told you they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again, man. The 49ers taking over the stadium.
Yep. All right,
There you
we
go.
go to the
They're
NBA
gonna
now.
run it. Yeah, I jumped to the NBA. You know, and I hate to do this to my dog over here, Hope, but I went here today.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
This is
Mm.
man.
Bow our heads in prayer for the Lakers. Man.
It's gonna take more than prayer.
It's gonna take an exorcist, man. Lord. My gosh. Oh man.
Shout out to the Hawks because they are
Yeah.
on a 7-game win streak, man.
Yeah.
And
you gotta give it to them, yeah.
they're actually playing really, really, really good defense. They can already put points on the board, but now they're adding the defense element to the game, which they were missing the whole first half of the season.
Yep.
You're starting to see the same Hawks that we kind of saw towards the end of last year. That team, DeAndre Hunter coming back and playing healthy. I said last year that is their glue. That's the guy that was missing last year to kind of help them get over that hump. He's there, Mr. Everything. Here's they're Draymond Green, just a better shooter. But he does everything defensively and keep that team together. The Hawks are on a nice little run, but our Lakers are struggling.
Whoa. Say your Lakers. Don't say our, because it's more than let's not say our.
Well, I said our because Hope is on. Yeah. And I
But
know
when you
Hope's
say
a
our,
Laker.
that means everybody. Say me and Hope.
Me and Hope. Okay, my bad, y'all.
Oh man.
Me and Hope. Okay.
Oh.
I feel better now.
It's bad for us. I know how I feel about the team. What do you think it would take to turn this season around? And who do you think is at fault for the season that we're having, Hope?
It's too many things, I think. I mean, when you're trying to build a quote unquote super team, you know, it may look good on paper, but if they don't fit, it's not going to work. Even you got LeBron, who's supposed to be the greatest player on the planet right now. It's not going to work because first of all, he's 37 years old. He don't have the stamina like he had, years back. So when you bring in somebody like Russell, who give the ball to the opponent more than he give it to his own teammates, and it just, I don't know. But I think if they had a better bench, it could mitigate some of that, because sometimes you can have your core team can be, struggling, but you had those guys come off the bench that could ignite something and get. I think they're missing it on both ends, and so I don't think LeBron has. I'm not saying he's not great now. I'm just saying I don't think he has what it's going to take to carry them to turn this around. If Anthony Davis played up to his potential, then we would be saying something. I would say something a little different. But he show up every now and then. And then when he do show up, next time he do show up, he get hurt. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, daggum San Francisco. Oh, Lord. Daggum San Francisco. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
What's that? Oh!
My bad. San Francisco. My bad.
Oh! It might be trouble in LA. Oh,
my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. We were talking about
it might be trouble in LA. Oh, yeah, I like that look, McVay. I don't like him. I don't like McVay, though.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't like McVay. Oh!
That's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible if San Francisco plays the Super Bowl by beating the Rams in their stadium.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but I look back, I'm like, oh my Lord, but yeah, that's how I feel about the Lakers, man. I was ready to hear you talk about it because it's like they're all over the place, and it's like they just cannot gel. And I don't even know. What do you think about Carmelo? It's like
I'm gonna give y'all my take on it. So what I'm hearing from you, Hope, is that it's just not a good fit for everybody.
No. I mean, they may be great players in their own right, but together,
yeah,
it's not working.
What do you think about the coach? And I'll get to you, Joe.
What? I think any coach that has to coach LeBron kind of has to coach behind him. I hate to say it like that. Just saying. I'm just saying. I just think they're gonna do what he wants, but I don't have a problem with them, but it doesn't look like he's calling it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I think LeBron has a lot of control in what goes on. That's just my take. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't know about the coach. I don't know.
All right. That's Chuck.
Well, I told you from the beginning of the season, when you start bringing in all these old timers, y'all was trying to relive the 1982 or 92 Olympics or something, and it wasn't gonna work. So now it's coming to nutrition that kind of like what I said is coming to nutrition. I saw your boy Westbrook playing Charlotte the other night. Opportunity to win the game. But instead, he started to build a house. So the dreams that y'all had at the beginning of the season, that I heard from you and my brother, that y'all's go win another championship. No. Is LeBron gonna get the number 6? No.
Nah, he ain't get number 6. He's not getting number 6. What's up, Big Stan? Welcome to the show, big homie. So I put a lot of blame on two people, and for me, it's Coach Vogel and AD, Mr. Street Clothes himself. AD for me was brought in to kind of relieve LeBron James of having to do it all. And he hasn't lived up to that standard that we've put out there for him. He hasn't lived up to the hype. You know, he has all the talent in the world. He has all the attributes to be a great player. But I don't know if AD has the heart to be that player.
There it is.
He I watched him today. He had a good game, but I watched him get pushed around by a Kevin Herter today. Like, why is Kevin Herter pushing you around? That's you can't. But to me, that's hard. That's hard. And he plays the tough guy. You know, when anytime anybody gets into a scuffle, AD's coming right there. So I don't get it. So that I put that on 80, and then Coach Vogel. I know, Hope, you said you don't like our bench. I actually like our bench. I like what Carmelo does. I think Carmelo's actually had a pretty good season so far. THT, I like what THT does coming bench. Even I like Austin Reeves, but I think Austin Reeves get a little bit too much playing time. He's a decent shooter, but his defense is not there. And when he gets the game, they just go at him. But you have your Arizas, your Bazemores. Those you need some defense to come in there and scuffle it up a little bit, make it tough, people to score. People are scoring on us one at ease. There's no. So I blame a lot of that on Vogel. Vogel, his lineups, Malik Monk coming off the bench, which I think should definitely be a starter. Malik Monk is playing at that level, but he'd rather start Westbrook and Avery Bradley together. Don't give me Avery Bradley. Bring Avery Bradley off the bench. Like, why am I starting two guys who really are not great shooters? Like him and Westbrook in there together, it doesn't help your team. Westbrook, Mr. Turnover. And he's actually been playing better over the last maybe 10 to 15 games. But his shot is still horrible, of course. But I like what he brings, because he brings energy. Like he's gonna leave it all on the floor. That's what I can appreciate. For me, I say trade AD right now. Trade AD. I've been on the trade AD train.
Oh wow. Okay.
While you can get something for him. While he's not injured. Because like you said, he's only a game away from being injured again. Like he just came back today. And the way he falls, he's likely to be hurt pretty soon. So people like his name. People love him. He, like I say, he's a great talent. So they'll give you some picks for him or some players. Shoot, get somebody for him right now. We're not winning with him right now. That's not gonna happen. So if you're trying to win right now and get Carmelo that ring, you got to make a move. And
that's the hard part, because that's the hard part of that, because we should be winning with him. We should be, and we're not. That's the part. Like, really? That's the part.
That's the problem.
You can't win with him when he's not playing.
Man.
I was telling somebody before the Hawks traded Cam Reddish that send AD to the Hawks for Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter.
That's good.
I would have took that. That and it benefits both teams. That would have benefited both teams. But they didn't listen to me. So, but he can play with somebody like a Trae Young, Yeah. He can play with somebody like a Trae Young, and they can have a dynamic team over there and with the Hawks.
Yeah.
But, so that I got to try to get rid of AD, man. My boy Prince, our other co-host who wasn't on today, he wants to get rid of Westbrook. I think even if you get rid of Westbrook, you're not gonna get anything for it. Nobody really wants Westbrook, So I heard something about Houston maybe getting in the trade with the Lakers for Westbrook, John Wall trade, and then they was talking about getting rid of him when they got him. So like they didn't even want him. So That's what I see. My boy Zach says Melo is a team cancer, always has been. Russ has been a cancer, and Dwight Howard is labeled as one too. Wow. I'm not gonna say they were cancerous like that's and I actually like what Dwight Howard is doing for us. I think he deserves more playing time.
Yeah.
But once again, Vogel won't give him much, you know. Yeah.
So as Lakers fans, do you think y'all will be up and above the play-in game for the playoffs?
I think we will because the West is bad. Like
slim.
Yeah, we tinkering between 9 and 10, and you got to be at 10 to be in it. So you got OKC, the Kings, Houston, and who's the last team? It's like 4 teams under us. Only 4. Portland. It might be Portland. Oh, yeah, I think it might be Portland. And they're playing without Dame. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But I think
it was gonna be this bad. I just didn't think it was gonna be this bad. At the beginning of the season, I was like, wow. I knew it wasn't gonna be perfect, but I just didn't think it would be this bad.
Yeah, I thought we'd be decent. I didn't think we'd be top. I thought the Warriors would be the top team in the West. But I definitely thought we would probably be in the top 4 or 5. I definitely didn't expect us to be 9 and 10. So but yeah, that's your question, Chuck. Yeah, I think we will be fighting and for that play-in seed. You know, I think we're slightly better than the other teams. Slightly. Let me see if I can find the rest of them. Let me see.
They got y'all at 9 right now.
9, yeah, we're at 9 right now. We're at 9 now.
Trailblazers, Spurs, Pelicans, Kings, Thunder, and Rockets up under you.
Okay. Oh, Pelicans. That's Pelicans. I forgot about them. All that young talent that we sent over there ain't doing nothing. That's because Mr. Spartanburg himself can't stop eating.
Well, now you want to jump on Spartanburg.
You don't want to claim it now. You don't want to claim him now.
I heard you call that the Spartanburg name a few minutes, not too long ago. Now you want to jump on the other side of it. Okay, that's good. He'll be back. He gonna stop eating. He gonna stop eating all that jambalaya and all that stuff down there.
Oh, come on! I'm sorry, my bad. Jeez. Daggone Cooper Cup, my Lord.
How's he always open?
I don't know how you leave that boy open like that. I don't get that.
Always open.
Daggone. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Ain't playing man to man.
You can't play him man to man though.
You can't.
Unless you got a Trayvon Diggs.
Don't talk about Trayvon. Oh Lord.
So we already had that conversation about Trayvon Diggs on his interception, but giving us so many yards.
Oh, okay.
So this you know the power of the teams, man, has shifted. It's finally shifted over. It's all in the East. The East is tough, man. That's the Brooklyn Nets are falling and falling fast without KD. Well, and Harden, I guess. Harden's out now too. They're down to number 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're down to the 6th seed. Should they be worried?
Yes. Yes. I mean, not even thinking about Kyrie or nothing like that. If KD being out, they should be concerned. Yeah. They should be concerned. So, I know everybody say LeBron is the best player, but KD is. I mean, I'm sorry, that dude can ball, and if he's not on the floor, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. It changes. It changes though. It changes everything if he's not on the floor.
He's a walking 30.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. He's a walking 30. My boy Zach said, as a Knicks fan, he's happy they'll never win a ring.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I don't know if they'll never win a ring, but I guess I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. Who's winning? Who's number one in that division? I know it was the Bulls at one point.
The Heat. The Heat up by one game. By about half a game, yeah.
Whoa.
That's surprising.
That's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising. Huh.
Wow. I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Man.
And then the Bulls, right?
Yeah, the Heat, the Bulls, 76ers, Cleveland, the Bucks, the Nets, Hornets, and Raptors.
Damn.
Wow.
Look at the Cleveland Cavaliers at number 4.
That's shocking.
That's shocking. Can y'all name me 2 people on that team?
I can't. I'm just gonna tell you, I can't.
I can name one.
I can probably.
I can't remember his name. The point guard that came from y'all, what's his name? I can't. Rondo.
Oh man.
Yeah, Rondo.
Okay. Yeah, Rondo. You got Rondo.
Kevin Love.
You got Kevin Love. Yeah, Kevin Love.
I named 2.
Yeah, you named two. Then you got the rookie Garland. Garland's playing well. They got your big boy from the Nets. Who came from the Nets? Ooh. Okay, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton's out for the season, so he ain't playing.
That's why Rondo went there, right?
Yeah, that's why Rondo went there. Yeah. They lost both of their starting point guards. He and Ricky Rubio. They both got hurt. Jared Allen, that's his name. Jared Allen. Kanisha said, y'all gonna stop playing with Kevin Love like that. Y'all know Kevin Love.
I forgot she all Cleveland.
Yeah. But that's a surprise. That's definitely a surprise, though, that Cleveland is holding the number 4 spot.
Yeah.
The two surprise teams for me is definitely Cleveland, and on the West, man, the Dallas Mavericks at the number 5 seed. Jason Kidd is doing a hell of a job over there. And quietly.
Quiet.
Quiet. So, Zach wants to know, man, does anybody want Julius Randle? He's trying to get rid of. He got him on the market, though. He's trying to sell him, man. Buy one get one free.
For the YMCA team. Man,
look, they are tired of Julius Randle in New York. New York started off high. Now New York, I think they were number 12 or 13.
13, I think.
New York is 12.
12.
Well,
they done fell off fast. And surprisingly, your boy over there is playing really well for him. RJ Barrett, the one that nobody really thought was going to have a good NBA career. RJ Barrett is actually having a really, really good season out there, man.
So he should be good. He got a teammate with him now.
Cam ain't getting no playing time out there, boy. He about to be mad. Look. Cam about to be mad. He gonna wish he would have stayed with Atlanta. Cause he ain't getting no burn right now, they said. And you know with Tibbs out there, it's tough getting playing time. You got to play defense. You got to not make mistakes, or Tibbs ain't gonna play you. So, I think it's gonna be interesting. This All-Star game is gonna be interesting. I haven't heard anybody in the All-Star slam dunk contest. Have y'all? I've heard one player say they're gonna be in.
I haven't heard anybody yet.
What's the young guy? And I didn't even know he could dunk like that.
Oh God, dude. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
That ain't gonna make it. Did he fumble?
Did he fumble?
I don't think so.
That ball was long. That was a long way away from the ball.
My gosh. Okay. See, that's what give me pause about San Francisco. Shanahan.
Yeah, you know Shanahan to give it up in a heartbeat.
Same dude that gave up Atlanta.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Obi Toppin gonna be in the dunk contest? Okay. I saw this weekend Obi Toppin got a brother that played for Kentucky. Yeah. Look just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Played just like him too. Is he challenging? He's challenging the fumble. That wasn't a fumble.
He's challenging. Yeah, was the ball out before his knee went down?
Wasn't he on the ground reaching on the ground?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Somebody told himself from up top to challenge it.
He getting desperate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He gonna need that timeout.
It may be their last timeout, I think, if he lose it.
Huh? That's his last one?
I think if they lose it, I think it's his last one.
Because
it's 10 minutes left.
Because I know they called a timeout right before the end of the third quarter.
Really?
I think they called one before then. I could be wrong. If it's not, then he'll be down to one.
Down to one.
If he loses this one.
They got one. He only got one left.
That would be his last one then.
Yes, if he loses, then they'll have none.
If he loses, that'd be his last one.
Yep.
They got what? 10 and a half minutes left. Yeah.
He gonna cost his team the game.
Hello.
That's gonna cost his team the game. Watch. Hey, and I want that same that y'all give Mike McCarthy on this man here. Hey, and that will be the show, y'all.
I don't give Mike McCarthy nothing.
No, you don't. You don't. My other co-hosts do.
Yeah.
Right, Zach. Right. And y'all want to blame Mike McCarthy for using bad timeout. Yeah. Right. Hey, man. Great episode, baby. Great episode.
Hey, before we go, I want to give a shout out to my boy, Jacoby Durant, for being invited to the combine.
Oh,
awesome.
That's what's up. Yes.
Awesome.
So is that the second HBCU player?
I'm not sure, but I saw I sent it to you where he got invited, but I'm not sure if it's another HBCU player or not.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the same what we talked about then. Okay, cool. Yeah. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Next year, man, it's probably gonna be 3 or 4 more. So hopefully we get as many as Dion said he needed in there. What did he say? 12 spots? Give me 12 spots, man. Let's get it going.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hope. Thank you. You did it.
Fun. Thank you for having me. It was fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chuck, you are
No.
the man, okay? You are the man. And I just had so much fun. Thank you for just letting me be. Because like I said, this is my first time ever doing this, so it was so fun. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good, and you're welcome to come back anytime, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We always want. We need that. Yeah, he down, man. Come on, y'all. Golly. Why would you challenge that? That's zero timeout. And you stopped them. And you stopped them.
They going for it.
They're going for it. And he don't have no more timeouts.
No more timeouts.
Hey, that's
it, man. That's it. They gonna get this first down.
Boy.
Hey, they gonna go for his. They going for his head after the game, dog. They lose this, they going after his head.
They can't stop the clock for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Wow.
They ain't going for it. They trying to draw them outside.
They going for this.
They ain't going for it. They trying to draw them off.
Wow.
With Debo, I guess that's a long 2 yards. That is a long 2 yards.
Yeah, it is. Wow. You got 10 minutes to go. You have not one timeout.
Ooh-wee.
Dang. Wow. Now, that's a gift right there. And if San Francisco don't take it, hey.
Yeah, that's a gift.
Hey.
So, Hope, thank you again, baby girl. We appreciate you. Chuck, so Little John, HBCU term. Appreciate you rocking with us. Everybody that's out there, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Kanisha Davis, A to the Z Media Network, Matthew Thompson, Stanley Carter, Rodney Littlejohn, James Littlejohn. Who else did we see out here? Alicia Roberts, Mom in Love, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, rocking with us. Anybody else I may have missed? Oh, Cedric Spears, my dog. Appreciate you. Cuz Michael Wolf, thank y'all, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. We'll be back at it. We have a great show for you. We got a game for y'all. Also, don't forget the KPG giveaway, baby. To any listeners who get the most people to subscribe to the show, the contest ends on February 28th. The winner gets two. This nigga dropped the damn.
You didn't see me sitting here. I'm sitting up here.
That's why he playing defensive back. That's why he playing defensive back.
He threw it right to you.
Oh my gosh.
That's like a what in the
I'm sorry, my bad.
The winner gets 2 tickets to a Hawks game. Yeah, God almighty. Hey, y'all, tell a friend about talking with KPG. Man, we love y'all. Ooh. Dang. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
15 yards. Oh, man. Jeez. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, man, we all right. Hey, this is what type of show we said was gonna have today because the game was on. We knew it was gonna be like this. So we wanted to see everybody's reaction. Nadine, what's up? What's up? Thanks for checking in. All right. Hey, y'all, we out.
Starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. Then we went in at it, Corey. At a Prince, that's KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. At a Prince, now it's KPG. At a Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
Peace.
All right, my man.
All right, my dog.